Welcome to the Art of Likability, where you learn the secrets to becoming more likable in all areas of your life. Increasing your likability improves your relationships, and improved relationships increases your success in all areas of your life. Let's jump in with your host, Arel Moody.
What's going on, y'all? Arel Moody here, host of the Art of Likability, where we show you how to build your likability in all areas of your professional and personal life to have better relationships. Better relationships leads to more success and happiness. And if you don't want success and happiness, you are listening to the wrong podcast. I want to tell you about a likability leadership trait today. This is basically something that I've noticed that all good leaders do, and all individuals who are likable do. And it is easy, yet hard. Here's what I'm talking about. Whenever someone is offered credit for something, a good leader never accepts that credit fully or at all. What I've noticed is that, let's say you just busted your butt to finish a project and the boss pulls you in and says, "Was that you who did this project?" A lot of people would say, yes, because you did. A good leader says, it was a team effort. I was in a group with a lot of people who contributed to make it happen. When you sit there and take credit for something, even if it's 100% your credit to be taken, it looks bad. And it's not likable, especially if someone else feels like, well, maybe there is an element of someone else's effort that you're forgetting to acknowledge. So whenever you're in a situation to accept credit, a leader, someone who's very likable, will defer it. Even if it was you, even if you were the only one, you defer it to the overall team or the overall message. The idea behind that is that people like team players and they like individuals who are selfless. What I've found is that the person who doesn't take credit actually even gets more credit from other people. If you're the type of person who takes the credit, nobody wants to talk about you. Nobody wants to do what's the most important reputation builder, is having people talk positively behind your back. If you're known as somebody who takes credit for the work that you do, people aren't going to want to give you extra credit. People aren't going to want to talk about you in a positive way. It's just because it's the way it is. I don't know why per se. I believe it's because people don't want to see someone who they perceive as having a big head and be part of helping them get a bigger head. It's just something that I've noticed. So if you want to build a reputation of having people talk positively behind your back, and it's something that you should understand why it's very important. If somebody is investigating you, whether for a job offer or a promotion, or a headhunter's trying to pull you away, or a client is trying to see if they want to buy from you, the best possible thing that you can have happen is have people behind your back say how amazing and how talented you are. And most importantly, how much of a team player you are. They may say things like, he works harder than anyone else, or she gives more effort than anyone else, but she never takes any credit. Real big team player. It's a very, very, very great trait to have. Now, some people may ask me, but Arel, if they ask me if I did something and I was the only one who did it, why should I give other people credit for the work I did? And the truth is, you have to ask yourself, do you want to be happy or do you want to be right? Leaders understand that what they're doing is bigger than who they are. Being a likable leader means that you have to say that this mission is bigger than me, and I need to make sure that my team understands that. I was once at an event and there was someone who was organizing this huge fashion show. And I saw the person who was in charge, and I came up to them, and they were running around all day, and I saw them doing a lot of work, and I wanted to congratulate them on a successful event. And I was talking to all of the kind of stagehands and people, and I was like, hey, who organized all this? And they all pointed to the one person and they all talked so highly of this person. This person works so hard, they do so much. So I asked them to point out who this person was. And of course, it was a person who I saw doing all that work. I went up to him and I said, hey, I just wanted to say, I noticed how hard you're working. This was an amazing event. You should be very proud of it. And he said, well, I appreciate you saying that, but it was all a team effort. Everyone here made it happen. I just lucky to work with really talented people. That's a very smart leader. When I saw that, I was like, wow. Now, of course, he did work with other people, but he deferred the kudos to his team. So what you should always do is make sure whenever you get complimented, you give the compliment and spread it out to the group, the team, or the ideal behind what in which you're working. So if it was like, well, what if it was a solo project and I was the only one? I can't give credit to a team that doesn't exist. What you do is give credit to the overall ideal of what you're working toward. So if someone says, hey, you did a great job writing that proposal, whatever it might be, I'm just making this up, obviously. So yeah, you did a really good job writing that proposal. You say, well, you know what, this is a project that I'm very passionate about. I believe it's going to help a lot of people, and I'm just honored to be a part of this project to help so many. So you're never saying, yes, I did do a good job, thank you. What you're saying is the ideal, the project is so important because it's going to help people. I'm just honored to be a part of it. The more you focus on giving credit to other people, and the more you focus on giving credit to a bigger ideal and never truly absorbing it yourself, the more people, one, will know you really do deserve the credit. Two, people will want to talk about how awesome you are behind your back. And three, it's what a leader should do in the first place. A leader should put the team above everyone else. So what I want you to do is, as you start becoming a rock star and doing all these amazing things and having people want to praise you for all the work you do, remember that whenever you get praised, you should thank them and defer the praise to either the team or a greater ideal. So it might sound like, thank you so much. I work with really talented people. I'm just lucky that I have such a good staff. Or, thank you so much. The truth is, I'm just a small part of a really, really awesome team, and I'm just honored to be with such amazing people to get something like this done. Or, thank you so much. Now, obviously, I'm saying thank you because someone's complimenting me. So just if you were wondering what's happening, someone compliments you, this is how you might respond. Thank you. You know what? I really appreciate it, but my team is just fantastic, and it's amazing to see how well they come together, and to be a part of it's what's most important to me. If it's an ideal, you say, I appreciate you saying that. Thank you. What's more important to me is the project and how many people are going to be impacted because of this project. So I'm just happy to be able to contribute to it. Or thank you so much. It's an honor to be able to work so hard towards something that means so much to so many people. And I want to do my best to make sure that the end product is the best it can possibly be. And that's what drives me. So when you focus on the ideal or the people will respect you more. It's how a leader responds. Notice any great leader. Notice how they respond when they receive positive feedback. It's very similar to this, and I want you to start doing it. Now that you know it, you can do it. And when you do this, people will talk about you behind your back. They want to see you succeed. They want to compliment you more. You build better relationships. You'll become more successful. You'll become more happy. And if you don't want to become more happy or successful, you was listening to the wrong podcast. Let me know what you think, okay? Send me a tweet at Arel Moody, ARELMOODIE. That's AREL, M as in Mary, OO. D as in David, IE. I have the same social media name on every network: LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Let me know how this works. Shoot me an email, shoot me a message. If you got a question on how to use this, or if it was a situation that you were in and you're not sure if you did things correctly, let me know, and I'll be happy to provide my thoughts and feedback. I love listening. I've been really excited about it. I've been just getting so many messages from people, and it's a great honor, and I respond to all of them. So if you have anything, don't feel shy. Reach out to me and let me know what's going down. And if you got any questions, let me know. Who knows? I may answer your particular question on our next podcast. So hit me up. Feel free to send me an email, info@artoflikability.com. Make sure to subscribe to our podcast and give it a 5-star rating and a very likable review. And that will make sure that you get our newest episodes fresh out the oven, warm and toasty and right in your pocket. Content on demand, as they say. So looking forward to hearing from you soon. Arel Moody here, giving you a big old high five. You are awesome.
Thanks for listening to The Art of Likability. Please remember to subscribe to the podcast for more awesome info on how you can improve your likability and improve your life. Until next time, remember, you are awesome!